everyone, this lesson today is about the past simple tense. Let's take a look at the overview. First, I'm going to show you how to form a verb in past tense. Next, the structures of past simple tense. And next one, that how to use past simple tense. Before we get started, it's good for you to know that today we will learn about regular verbs and irregular verbs. It is advisable that you study the most commonly used irregular verbs. Okay, now take a look at these sentences. He researched this lecture yesterday. I watched a movie last night. So we can see both these sentences are in the past simple tense. Then we move on to the next part. How to change the regular verbs in the base form into the past simple form. For the regular verbs, we simply use the infinitive form of the verb and add ed. For example, he played the piano when he was a child. Yesterday, we arrived in Geneva. I washed my clothes last night. She finished her work at 7 o'clock. We also need to pay extra attention to verbs that end in an E. For example, live, close, and wipe. With this verb, we use the infinitive form of the verb, but we only add a D. For example, I lived here in 2017. My sister closed the door. They wiped the floor last night. We also need to pay extra attention to verbs that end in a Y, especially those preceded by a consonant such as studied, cried, and applied. Here, the Y turns into an I. For example, they studied a lot last year. She cried in her room. He applied for a job last Monday. Now, let's have a look at the irregular verbs. All the irregular verbs have unique past simple form. For example, I bought that book yesterday, so the infinitive form is to buy. They built this mall 2 years ago, so the infinitive form is to build. She did her homework last night, so the infinitive form is to do. So now let's watch a video to know some more irregular verbs.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Go.
Go and gone.
Shake.
Shake, shook, shaken.
Put.
Put.
Bring.
Bring, brought.
Feed.
Feed, bed.
Come.
Come. Oh my! Break, broken.
Okay, now we will learn about how to use the past simple tense. We use the past simple tense to talk about the things that had happened in a specific time in the past. And next, we will learn about the form of the past simple tense. First, that is positive sentence or affirmative sentence. I have some example here. I walked to school yesterday. We gave her a doll for her birthday. His parents came to visit him last month. So, she, we, and his parents are the subjects in these sentences, while walked, gave, and came are the verbs, but the verbs are in the past form. So, we have the pattern of positive sentence that subject plus verb in the past form. For the negative sentence, we have some examples. She worked to school yesterday. She did not or she didn't work to school yesterday. We gave her a doll for her birthday. We did not or we didn't give her a doll for her birthday. His parents came to visit him last month. His parents did not or his parents didn't come to visit him last month. So we can see she, we, and his parents are the subjects, and we only insert did not or didn't between the subject and the verb. If you noticed, this time the verb in the sentences are in the infinitive form of the verbs. So the structure is subject plus did not or didn't plus verb in the base form. For the interrogative sentence, we have some example. She worked to school yesterday. Did she work to school yesterday? We gave her a doll for her birthday. Did you give her a doll for her birthday? His parents came to visit him last month. Did his parents come to visit him last month? This time we put did before the sentences, plus subjects, and the verbs are still in the infinitive form of the verbs. And don't forget to put the query at the end of the questions. So we have the structure, did plus subject plus verb in the base form and the query. Now let's watch a video about the past simple tense.
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do this morning? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do this morning?
Well, I was very busy. I woke up. I got dressed. I cooked breakfast. Then I washed the dishes and I put them away.
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do yesterday? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do yesterday?
Well, I was very busy. I went to school. I studied hard. I ran home. Then I played soccer with my friends.
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do last weekend? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do last weekend?
Well, I was very busy. I helped my grandma. I planted flowers. I cut her grass. Then grandma and I had cookies and milk.
What did you do? 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 What did you do?
Now it's time for exercise. The first exercise is let's find out the irregular verbs. We have a worksheet, and your job is find out 6 irregular verbs in the past form. Okay, now let's check the answer. The first one is brought. The second one is went. The third one is brought. The next one is slept. The next one is did. And the last one is drank. Okay, now we move on to the next exercise, that what did they do? And your job is Look at the pictures and answer questions. The first question is, what did they do yesterday? You have some time to think about your answer. Okay, the answer is they went to school yesterday. The next question is, what did he do last night? Yes, the answer is he cooked last night. The next question is, what did she do last Sunday? She went to the dances last Sunday. Okay, that's the end of our lesson today. Thank you for your listening. Goodbye. Stay gorgeous.